Yo, what's good? This is Kev, and this is Black Men Being Brutally Honest. Well, it's not Saturday, it's Sunday, so that means, yeah, you're gonna get 3 shows on a Sunday if you're a subscriber here. Yeah, this show right now, which I'm probably gonna be brief, but I always say that, and then they end up being 2 hours or whatever. But this one might actually be brief. Then tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is the Black Manosphere Show of the Week. So it's my turn to do it. And of course it's the tomorrow night smoke show. So yeah, yeah, yeah. And also shout out, let me get some shout outs real quick. First of all, the people who are in the chat right now. I see RPM down there. Long live my brother. Phil Brad is in the building. We got Ken seeing red was good. Andre 420. Oh, you're Andre 420 now. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, cool. Uh yeah, so yeah, I was thinking about the whole laptop money raising thing and uh early in this week, it's like I go through a range of things, thoughts, mind is constantly moving and everything. And I was thinking about like, is what I'm doing wrong? Am I wrong to try to come to my subs for a little, them to, help me, help me, as long as I'm able to provide content that they view as somewhat good, that, I could say, hey, you know what? I got a little situation here. The laptop went down, maybe I could, get some donation or whatever, Uh, so I mean, well, the super chat and everything, and you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about it to where like, am I actually wrong for doing this? I mean, like, is this can this be seen as grifting or begging or anything like that? Um, yeah, and then I was having a discussion with, someone, they are someone that's in the space. And they were telling me about, Crimson Cure this one time. Not like that I really like worry about so much what other content creators are doing to appeal to their subs. What's up, compassionate and callous? But I heard she kinda did the same thing. It wasn't that that wasn't what gave me this idea, you know what I'm saying? This is a discussion I had, like, I think yesterday, and, they said that this particular person said that, uh, Crimson Cure was able to get $1,500 in the same show. So, my thinking is this: if Crimson Cure can get 1,500 in the same show for the exact situation I'm in, and it took me 3 weeks to get this, then it shouldn't be no problem. Now, I mean, like, for me to, you know, come to you guys, which I really do appreciate. And yeah, that laptop, yeah, it's yeah, I mean, the goal is 1,000. I mean, so far, like, we're most of the way there. $727. Got $273 to go. So for anyone that wants to close that gap, then I can go ahead and buy this laptop so I can exercise my screen share powers again, and slideshow visual aid power, which there's a way to do everything. But I mean, the thing is, it'd have been more taxing on my StreamYard to do it, to do the go around part, just trying to put up different overlays and then explaining the overlay. In order to regain that, then yeah, let's like I said, Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. We got $273 to go. Let's all make it happen. So, so I can go ahead and get this laptop and continue to deliver the kind of content. I mean, even though I can do it through my cell phone too, but but I mean, I'm kind of a little savvy when it comes to stuff like this. So the thing is, I want to be able to deliver to the subs my full capabilities. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to at least give them somewhat of a decent show or whatever. Uh, so yeah. So he said, dudes, let's see. Um, okay, so he said Andre 420 says dudes always end up simping for women care. I mean, uh, yeah. I mean, but I'm also a believer in people can do what they want to do with their money. So if they wanted to jump shark and help the Crimson Cure in one broadcast, where it's taking me not nearly as much of an effort, 3 weeks, I do understand that I don't have a pair of boobs. Okay, I don't have this hourglass shaped body. I don't have this cute face or cute avatar. Yeah, I'm an old ass knuckle dragon ass nigga. I mean, but it's something that you guys like about me, obviously. So, I feel like it's worth staying around, and I'm gonna be on YouTube as long as I possibly can till I can't do YouTube no more. So, I mean, I'm not done by a long shot. I'm not done, even if this channel is deleted. Uh, for reasons other than hopefully I won't get banned from the platform. Shit, I'll just make another channel. You know what I'm saying? And it just, it's not no real like they just gravitate need for me to do this. It's just that I found something that I enjoy. I find something I enjoy. So, all right, we got cubicle mass debater here. What's good? Got the Jefferson Ramsey avatar from the movie Bowfinger. Uh, let's see. He said, "I'm feeling in for a certain fella tonight, and I'm now your resident contrarian." Okay, awesome. Thanks for being here, and hopefully, you guys will tune in to tomorrow night's Black Manosphere Show of the Week, which I will put in my community tab, and also tomorrow night's Smoke Show. So, Art New Stall, what's good, my brother? What's good? Shoot, I'm gonna return to your show one day. I mean, it's yeah, I'm just dude, I passed the fuck out last night. So, yeah, but I gotta kind of be careful in these YouTube streets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just got to I just gotta be patient, you know. That's all I say about that. I just have to be patient and wait to pick my spot. So Uh, yeah. So I mean, just keep sending them, man. Keep sending the links. I'll pop up on your show again, man. Shoot, keep me on that mailing list. But Marcus Romero Productions, what's good, man? Uh, good to see you again, my brother. All right, so yeah, let me go ahead and give a shout out to the membership. Let me find that paper where I wrote the members down. Like I said, I'll be able to check my phone free and clear once I get this 1,000 up. But until then, gotta be writing shit down. Okay. So the members are as follows. We got Greg, got Aaron P, Phil Brad, Dusty Days, Indigo Flow, The Builder's Table, D Rock Den, American Negro News, D Scott. Then we got Mr. Me Too, Barry Little, Akron Zippy, Yamcha 11, Black Pearl, Andre 420, Blue Marvel 9, Black Light Revelations 2, Detroit 313, and a Sower of Seed. Thank you all for being members that support me month after month. But if you are also interested in becoming a member for $2.99 per month, you can be a member of this channel too. You can join Real by Association. So, all right. So that's those a shout out to those guys and shout out to the people who donated for the laptop. You got people like Irvin Reed, Gabe A, BGS Ibmore, got Chief Rocka, salty balls, hybrid catastrophic impact, X83rd power, um, you know, uh, various people like that. So Andre 420, of course, also, who's down there that has donated as well. All right, what's good? Detro0861, what's good? Yeah, thanks for coming through, all of you, really. So yeah, man. So thank you all. Okay, also to the moderators in the chat. Thank you for not power stroking when, new people come in. I mean, I really appreciate that. I believe that people that come to this channel know where they're at. That's why I don't get a lot of, I guess, negative commentary over here because, yeah, I'll shut that shit down. No exceptions. Yeah, I was watching The Walking Dead today. I mean, one of my favorite episodes when Negan lays down the law and has everybody look like they about to shit their pants. Well, he said PP Pants City, so I mean, but I don't live in delusions of grandeur and entitle myself to certain positions just because, I dream them up and imagine them, leave that for other content creators. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he said, "You gotta work in late morning." Oh, okay, that's cool, man. Shoot, you got this in your history, so you can always go back and watch the replay markers, MRP. So, no. Yeah, so I'm looking at the news and boy, let me see. Sean Kingston. Who remembers Sean Kingston? Chubby Kid had the cringy ass song. I mean, he had 2 fucking songs, and this dude stays in a like what a multi-million dollar place. Is either multi-million dollar or what, but it costs a lot of goddamn money. So for a guy that's like a one and a half hit wonder, for me, that would have to be explained. I mean, does he have endorsements? Does he get a lot of royalty from radio play? Because I ain't heard suicidal in a minute. It's like I thought that song was cringy as fuck, and I thought it was stupid, and I thought it was too happy. It was dark, but it was a happy ass song, which, like, I'm just like, but it was cringy though. That means that you find a girl to be so attractive that if she doesn't give you the attention that you want, then it will make you suicidal. All right, man. See, here's what we talk about in these spaces here. We don't talk about, yeah, yeah, Detro this shares my same sentiment. Shit, man. That song, man, god damn, bruh. Like for real? You encouraging dudes to delete themselves over chicks? You're asking dudes to be laughing stocks. But fuck all that. But anyway, let me see if I can at least find some type of reference point. Okay. All right. Oh, all right. Art New Stall. Thank you for the cash app, my brother. I really appreciate that. Let me do something for you real quick. I don't have all the extensive videos of, thanking guys. I mean, I was watching Black Light Revelations too. That like I guess it was like yesterday morning, and that dude got all kinds of videos. Art New Stall got all kinds of videos too. Thinking, but see, with me, y'all will get wacky D and sunshine until I can, like I said, get a laptop. Reenact my sound effects. So I mean, he said computer love. He said Art New Stall said this is for computer love by Zap. So thank you for the 5, brother. Really appreciate that. Say computer love. Okay. All right. But don't let Art Dustall be alone. Go ahead, cause like I said, I'm gonna be making this purchase real soon. So, it'll help make things a little easier. And let me see. Now it's 268. So let me change that real quick. I like to update it in real time. So let's see. Go ahead and edit and let's see. All right, just one moment, please. Thank you for your patience, people who are watching. 22. 268. There it is. All right. There we go. So we are updated now. Like I said, don't let Art Stall be alone. Go ahead, help me close that gap so I can deliver the kind of content I know I'm capable of. So anyway, yeah, let's get back to Sean Kingston. I was supposed to be trying to look for some. Let's see, Sean Kingston. Yeah, so they say him and his mama got arrested. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, I'll tell you if anybody gets you, like for real, like, I need to probably do a broadcast one day on toxic mommy and its effect on young black men, because this right here is an example of that. Like, so it says Sean Kingston was arrested for theft and fraud. Like, and he was arrested after his mom because they arrested his mother first. So yeah, he said that let's see, suspicion of fraud and theft. So let's see. Yeah, Sean Kingston's still doing shows. So I mean, like, what? Like, somebody in the chat tell me what other great song did Sean Kingston come out with? Because I mean, like, he wasn't that great. I mean, did he like what write a book? I mean, did he have a few television appearances, movie appearances? How does this man money keep going? Is he a smart businessman, or this could explain a lot? Look, I'm reading a paragraph right now. This reports the raid were connected to a lawsuit filed against Kingston for allegedly not paying for luxury items, including a TV, watches, and a custom-made bed. I was like, "What? That's why?" Said the Jamaican American. Oh, he might be real big in Jamaica, I guess, but he's Jamaican American. He's best known for his 2007 number, like 2000 and fucking seven. Like that was what? I was what? Like 17 years ago? It's like, damn. And they said in addition to his collaboration with Justin Bieber, oh, okay, he got that white money then. Oh, that's just shit, man. Like, what's wrong with these old child singers? You got Sean Kingston talking about, girls are so beautiful, he wanna commit suicide, he wanna delete himself. Shoot, another one, like Silento. Remember Silento? Mr. Whippin' Nene? That dude is a fucking murderer right. Like, I guess when you have a stigma like that, you all, make cutesy music and, you make it for kids and such, like Kid Cudi and slipped into, like, shoot, then, people like Silento gotta overcompensate. Unless it was all an act and that could explain that. But Whipping Nene guy, that dude is harder than most people, like, shoot, in South Central Los Angeles. Like, that shit. I mean, it is like, look, it's like some people you just never expect it from, seriously. So, I mean, good luck to that guy. Shit. Hopefully, like, this is a misunderstanding, but for the FBI to raid your home, nah, that's more than misunderstanding. Yeah. So, hope y'all can hear me just fine. I don't know. Shit. Also, hit that like button on the way in. Hold on one second. I gotta check my likes. Uh, Okay, where is it? Oh God. Yeah, I can't be having this difficulty. Okay. All right, 12 likes so far. So, I guess that's a okay ratio right there. And no dislikes. No dislikes. So, okay. Oh, we got a LaShawn Jefferson says you head busting. I need to catch up. No, I'm not head busting. A lot of head busting. That was about a month ago when the fat idiot kept talking shit. So no more head busting for now. I got to get back to what makes me me. Cubicle Masturbator said, "Did you see how Theo Walk was on Guapo channel with 10 testimonies from his students about the effectiveness of his class? Well, he's showing and proving how his investment black men with current infosec skills. Okay. I think I said this before, and I say it again. I say it again. If Theo Waff is doing real good, is doing really good by black men, then I don't mind whatever his contribution is. Well, but as far as his debate with the other tech guys like Keep It Techie and Gabe A, that's between them. I mean, we all have the ability to decide for ourselves as adults, and for me to take a position on it, I would have to be like fully immersed in that world. So, I mean, kudos to all three of those guys for, helping as much as they can. And that's it. Cause like I actually follow Keep It Techie on Instagram, and he's very niche. He's talking about tech, Linux is his shit, that kind of thing. So yeah, and a really cool guy. And I can't imagine, like, the only time I've really seen him super angry was when he went on Truth As I Know It channel and MOT started with all that fuck shit. So yeah, that's what it is. But Cubicle Mass Debater, thank you for the super chat. Guess I'll go ahead and give you, let me see. We're gonna give you Mike Tyson, old nun talking
It has
ass.
nothing to do with this. They're just innocent people.
All right. So let's see. A man said we hate when you write. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm right a lot, so you must be stewing right now. Shit. Nick Taylor, what's good, man? Say keep it techie, my dude. Uh, that black man being brutally honest, that wasn't to say there to be any choices, just highlighting it. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, if Theo is doing some good for black men, I have no problem with Theo. Now, I've seen Theo receive some hate in his space, from the little hater squad or whatever, like, or the people who love taking shots over here at this neck of the space. Like, I've seen it, but see, my challenge for those people is, what the fuck have you done? Seriously, what the fuck have you done besides go from channel to channel crying about content creators? Man, get the fuck out of here. Like I said, have a worthy contribution before you talk shit about what someone else is doing. And this is not to cubicle mass debater. I mean, he already pretty much clarified himself with that statement right there. But I know you was kind of into it with old boy last week too. So let's not pretend like that didn't happen. Well, we got 19 in here. But thank you for the support though, man. You've been kind of supporting the channel lately. So I really appreciate that. And let me subtract that from the amount. Let me subtract that from the amount, and let's see. So, all right. So we getting it on down. No. I'm supposed to go the other way on that. People gonna think I'm stupid and I can't add if I put that up there. Let's see. So, all right, there we go. Updated. All right. Who's old boy? Gabe A. Yeah, that's old boy. I mean, I say that kind of, to kind of say, whatever about people, yeah, if I, the name doesn't roll off my tongue immediately. So, just to, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just a Bama thing. They might say old boy other places, but All right. Like I said, I was gonna be brief. Yeah. Uh, Shoot. Let me see. See, you got okay. What the hell does that even mean? But okay, dude, like LaShawn, please try to speak with some motherfucking clarity, man. Like seriously, man, it's okay, bro. It's okay. Just pick up one of your nephews. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Shit, I ain't gonna do you like that. You know, you're a good dude. You guy that tried to copy my profile picture. I mean, all he gotta do is look up Bowfinger. Oh, I see. I see what you're talking about. You know, the way he posed it. Man, come on, dude. I mean, shoot. I mean, then look, dude like Candyman, you say his name 3 times, he gonna pop up. But yeah, you know, him and Marcus had their little exchange this week. So shout out to Keep It 100. Keep It 100. So yeah. So D Scott, what's good, man? What's good? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so yeah, so Marcus was calling him gay baby. Gay baby. Come on, man. I mean, you know, I can admit when a funny is a funny. I mean, you know, if you tell a funny enough joke on me, I will admit it's funny. Hey, damn. Yeah, but Marcus, Marcus is something else, bro. Yeah. I don't know. Did I get started too late? Shoot. I mean, because really, I didn't really have it like, you know, I'm just gonna talk about yeah, Trump. Trump and Biden. Okay, so uh yeah. So like I said, I was watching Black Light Revelations 2 yesterday. You know, he came up like as far as his acumen for politics, I think that is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good. He seems to, you know, keep afloat the current events. And my thing is like as far as Democrat and Republican, like, you know, we all have our reasons for voting who we want to vote for. I have a bit of indifference when it comes to political party because it's like the thing is with me is like until black men start fighting for an agenda like seriously and stop like looking at D bitch every time they gotta make a decision or something. Like if you know, we're like if we just take the bull by the horns, basically, you know, like I said, stop relying on everybody else to tell us what we should be doing. Like you know, this get in line bullshit. Then I think we'll be better off. But my thing, like, but see, my thing is like my left wing, right wing, same bird. To put it quite simple, left wing, right wing, same bird. I mean, it's just like the only thing is though, and I'm gonna shockingly say this, I want to see Trump win a little bit more than Biden, and the reason is so petty to the point of ridiculousness. Like the reason why I said that, the reason why I said I want to see Trump more too, I want to see Trump win this time is because I wanted to teach our people a lesson. Like, you know, and really, you know, here's how I felt when Trump won the election. I was ill that night. I wasn't sick, like violently ill, like throwing up or nothing like that. But I was ill that night Trump won. And 4 years later, that feeling did a 180. I mean, not like that. I'm just not like I'm just like on the Trump train or anything. It's just that I just believe that people making too big a deal out of it. Like it's too big a fucking deal. And you know, shoot. And it's like I don't think it's that serious. I think that when it comes to the president, you got to start thinking about the other levels. Like is not like okay. So say you know I'm living in the city that I live in. How the fuck is gonna make a difference? How the fuck is gonna make a difference who the fucking president is? With that. It's like all of the sad faces of the people that have annoyed the fuck out of me, especially the sad faces of people who called me a CON because I didn't like Biden or I somehow obligated to vote for the Democratic Party, which, you know, it's not like I ain't gonna jump on that bandwagon too much. Oh, why y'all just get off the Democratic plantation. I say, well, I was never on the plantation to begin with. You know, I mean, shoot, I mean, I voted Democrat, but it was like for me, it's like the only reason why I would really vote in the past is because the virtue signal reason. Oh man, think about who died for your right to vote and all this other shit. I was like, okay, well, I'm thinking about those people right now, and then um, I'm probably, saying that they're laughing at this. It's like I died for this shit. I might as well like not have done that jelly bean test that day. Like, shoot, like we vote so fucking stupid. Like, and then like get mad at other folks for voting different. Now, how am I supposed to get reverence to the ancestors? You sitting up here talking about some well, people die for your right to vote. You getting mad at me because I voted. Like, fuck you. Fuck out my fucking face. Like, I vote for who I want to vote for. I remember the last presidential election, nigga looking at my damn ballot like, who you vote for? Like, nigga, if you don't get your fucking face out my fucking ballot, so you ain't supposed to be doing that anyway. Like, I believe that's actually against the law to try to sit up there and influence or sway anybody to vote in a certain way. They already don't want them. They already don't want you taking water to them. Nick Taylor, he said, I was elated that Trump won over Hillary. She shouldn't be anywhere near a throne of power. I agree. I never voted for a Democrat in my life. Okay. All right. Well, that makes one of us. Not saying that I'm proud of that decision. Okay. And LaShawn said, no, you mad at other black men. I ain't said shh. Okay. No, no, no. And Art Nostal said, when Trump first ran, I thought he was going to lose. Then he ran a second time. I thought he was going to win. This time I can't call it. It was for grabs until the RNC, DNC, and the debates. And at this point, Black Pearl was good. Good to see. Man, look. Yeah, it's a toss up this year. Because, I mean, like, for me, both sides look silly as fuck at this point. I mean, you got Trump going to a rally with two rappers that already got charges on them, from what I understand. And I don't know the rappers' names. I mean, everybody else know these rappers' names. I don't. I think if Trump buys a chain, he got the hood vote. But here's what really with the Democratic, with the Democratic Party and them losing support for black men and losing support from black men. And I'll say this. I'll say this. And some people might get mad at me when I say this, but if black women learn how to shut the fuck up, and the ones I'm talking about that are in question are Simone Sanders and what's the other one? Stacey Abrams. Like, if you just shut the fuck up, shoot, I think that you can kind of keep a few black men around. Talking about our unsolicited opinions, and if it wasn't for black men, I would have won. I was like, damn, thanks for the appreciation now. So I have no idea who the rappers are either. Been far away from the rap game at least 20 years. Like, I didn't know what the rap. I mean, I know the mainstream rappers and the garbage that they're putting out today, but those two guys I've never heard of. Trump really your hero, and Trump not his. Dude, seriously, man. I mean, like, I don't know what you gotta do, but man, do you have to, like, I don't know, really, really concentrate to try to give a straightforward, coherent thought? Like, dude, I'm trying to help you, man. But no, Trump is not my fucking hero. Shoot. I said, I think Trump was passing out many bottles of Henny at that event. And here's the thing, man. Look, this pandering to black folks, like, Rob mentioned this too. I don't want him to think I'm stealing his shtick, but I agree with him. Like, why do everybody think pandering to black people is talking to rappers, getting rappers to talk to us, you know, wearing kente cloths, shoot, and koofy hats, making PSAs talking about Wakanda forever. Uh, I mean, all of it's stupid and all of it is insulting to our intelligence because it's just like, if it wasn't enough that our people shut out our intelligentsia, and, try to make fun of them, especially some of the dudes around here, calling people educated lames. I mean, shit. In the same way, the way the politician had this idea that they have to appeal to us by using stereotypes. And I think it's just dumb. Like Kamala Harris, like she damn taking pictures with fucking collard greens and Tim's on. Like, I mean, but like, okay, so I was watching this video by I guess the conservative twins, the Hodge twins. They're not guys I too agree with because they're pretty flagrant when they talk about Black Americans. I mean, it's like, but they do kind of make a few good points. But they was talking about like what was it? It was like a black college and Biden he was the keynote speaker. And yeah, there was a few students that turned their backs on it. Now, here's my thing. I get where the energy came from, but I mean, that is your US president. Like, I mean, I can't really say too much about that because I mean, a lot of folks did Trump worse. But Andre 420 says the dancing Trump was doing LMA. I gotta look this shit up. I mean, is it more ridiculous than the Hotline Bling video parody he did? Remember that? Hey, you should call me on your cell phone. Remember that? I was like, my God. So Andre 420, he does his 6-month membership chat. Appreciate that. Shoot. It here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I straight for fucking got what I was gonna say. I hate that shit. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Finding a way to pander. Yeah, that's it. It's like it's Arsenio and Bill Clinton the saxophone all over again. You know. So whenever someone comes around me with that educated lame stuff, I go into torch mode. All right, so virtual fist pound on that one. I don't like those two goofballs. Yeah, I'm indifferent. Kamala Harris has got to figure out if she black or not. She already figured out what she is, bro. She already figured out what she is. And I'm not even talking about the white man she married and the white family she's taken under her nurturing wing either. Like I'm basically talking about, look, like I said, and I've said this before. When it was decided that Biden won, like she was black the whole campaign season. When it was decided that Biden won the election, she taking pictures with Mindy Kaling. You know who Mindy Kaling is? She's the Middle Eastern girl that is a comedian that wrote that horrible Scooby Doo reboot called Velma. I mean, I haven't even watched one episode, and every time I read about it on the internet, they torch it. People say this shit is horrible, and I mean, I don't really like, some of them people, some of them folks now, like I ain't gonna even lie, some of them folks upset because of the race swap. You know, I don't really care too much. Nah, let me stop lying. I do kind of care about race swap. And if you want something original to and you want your your group represented, you'll create something yourself. So, stop being fucking lazy. So, okay, we got Nub Glory in the building. With the emergence of Trump as a politician, there are now two kinds of Republicans. You have non-Trump Republicans and you have Trump Republicans. The latter is very different from Democrats. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Louis Conyer, what's good? Nub, you always pop up whenever politics come up. LOL. Well, yeah. Where's that president of the 48th? That guy. Where's that? So him and Nub Glory get together. Oh boy. But as Nick is like, there's nothing to figure out. Let me just go ahead and say the NANTAT channel, okay, yeah, respectively. But that's Nick Taylor. He said there's nothing to figure out. Kamala is South Indian. She's not black. Why folks want to make her black so fucking bad baffles me to no end. That's what all these motherfuckers do, man. These guys who got like a drop of black blood, but they only black when convenient. You know, like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I'm a huge fan of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, but his racial allegiances. I mean, it's like he won't touch it with a 10-foot pole. But everybody like, oh, he was the first black world champion in WWE. Nah, he clings more to Samoan. So let him go ahead and be Samoan all he want. True, another one. Who else? Who else they trying to? Meghan Markle. Oh man. Like I just think that at the end of the day, that was kind of sad look for us blacks. Meghan Markle is the whitest looking black person that I have ever seen. You're like, look at her mama. Like, what did her mother marry a white man? Okay, then I won't look at her fucking mother. I mean, she got black blood in her. You know, if you want to use that bullshit one drop thing. But yeah, they be trying to make. Boy, I tell you the truth. It seems like every time the mainstream media say somebody light skinned or even like in the neighborhood, like a little bit in the neighborhood, it's like, and I ain't gonna even say light skin because light skinned blacks are black, but them people who have all these other things in them, and then they like they black drop comes from shit, I don't know, Haiti or some shit. They be like part Haitian or something. Then they want to come over here and act all ADOS and shit, man. And I don't think that we should give that luxury to everybody. And they damn and the thing is though, like making Kamala black, like that was that was representative of black women. Like black women really, really, really dug the fact that Kamala was she's the first female anything that ever got the closest to a presidency. And yeah, that is a feat. That is a feat that was orchestrated by the influence of the mainstream media and ability for our people to be sheep. Because like didn't nobody want to hear it. And a lot of black dudes, like the majority of black men and black women did not want to hear that Kamala Harris is not black. She isn't. She's not black. She isn't relatable to our experiences. And yet and still she tries. And I mean, oh well. And then like, see, I ain't saying that about Barack Obama. Barack Obama was non-ADOS. Shoot. Nub glory. Trump's policies on key issues such as immigration, foreign policy align with the interests of black American men. Trump has promised to deport illegals and he's promised not to start World War III. So you made two statements that I guess that would be the general population. You're saying that immigration and foreign policy. So he deport illegals. What's the benefit to deporting them? Besides getting like us not getting shit that we were already not getting as black Americans. And World War III, we just kind of sitting here, just kind of hoping and keeping our fingers crossed, and I've been hearing World War III talks ever since like 1990. So World War III is a conspiracy theory until it actually happens. Because, like I said, I've been hearing World War III for the longest. I've been on the conspiracy theory thing, tinfoil hat thing, and like, yeah, it's like World War III was supposed to break out at least 6 times since I've been a teenager, since I was a teenager. So, hey, even white people confused about Camilla Harris. Okay, what you mean they're confused? Big Lou. Okay, Lou. Okay, is there a Lou in this? Okay, the only Lou I know is there's a free zone Lou and there's a citizen Lou. So is one of them in the building? Okay, so let's see. That's it. Say you prefer Nick Taylor. Okay. All right, Nick Taylor. All right. So LOL, well, I'm very interested in politics because it's so important. Yeah, a lot of people see it as politics is very important. I'm still indifferent to it. I just hope that whoever's in office doesn't fuck everything up completely. So yeah, let's see. Said cough. Gabe couldn't answer whether he was black or not. Okay, well that's his issue. Uh, I mean, he might have his reasons. We probably need to ask him. Said, but Kev, she got a hot sauce in her purse and she can dance. Can she dance? I ain't know she could dance. I mean, shit. Man, like, name me a politician that can actually dance. Let me tell you who's cringy as fuck dancing. You ever seen Barack Obama dance? I'm like, I never want to see this shit again. And then yet I can't unsee it. Like, I'm no black, I'm Martian. Okay, all right. All righty. What planet are you from? And does that planet have good weed? That's all I want to know. Man, you care about food and water? Like, weed? World War III was supposed to happen on Y2K. Uh-huh. Nick Taylor said, I've been hearing World War III talk since the 80s when I was in active duty. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, this shit is just like, wow. Like, there are people that have this need for this gloom and doom bullshit. Like, they have this, they can't help themselves. It's like people want to prepare, you know, like I guess I'm kind of like this. They want to prepare for the worst instead of living your best. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that made any sense or was even like Clue Channel. He said, drop the link, Kev. Okay. Just one moment. Let me go through this chat. Let me go through this chat and I will be dropping it soon enough. Well, got some good news. But thank you for the super chat. I will be deducting that from the laptop cost and shoot, guess I can. Okay, Wacky D. Yeah, there we go. All right. Thank you very much. Uh Pastor, what's good, man? Good to see you. He said, I got something for this. Oh, okay. All right. Well, go and drop that link then. So Nub Glory said, well, illegals take jobs away, reduce voting power, and change the culture of America. If Trump deports them, then a lot of those things will be solved. Okay. Well, all right. Then he said that Obama dancing joke got me dead. That motherfucker looked like he about to shatter into a million pieces. If he does any kind of move with any kind of rhythm, like that dude to be in a hospital. They're like, oh my God, everybody be on the news. Pray for Barack Obama. Like, shoot. All right. Well, I dropped the link. So y'all want to come up? Come up. Big Drama Bear, what's good? He said, what you smoking on tonight? I got 6 more months until I smoke again. Yeah, look, I gotta quit for a little while. I fucking hate it. But I gotta quit for a little while. So we got and really I'm quitting because there's something that I need to do that is of very importance, but it's also an exercise in discipline. I want to see if I can actually just I mean, it should be no problem. I mean, I'm only 47, so past the Clue Channel. What's good? Uh,
What's good with you? What's good with you, Kev?
yeah. What up, man?
Man,
What's going?
I have to disagree with you 100% about the doomsday prepping and the doomsday mentality. I think that you have to be optimistic, of course, but you always I think there's comfort and preparing and being able to handle the worst. I don't. I think the doomsday preppers, the people that not necessarily hoard weapons, but have weapons. I think the people that have like rice, beans, you know, eggs and chickens, rabbits and goats and shit in the backyard. And, I admire those people. I think that's the last. Those are really truly independent American people. Like if the American corporate society, the government, and everything were to fail, these people could eat and produce for themselves for months to years on end. I really admire those people.
Mm. Well, doomsday prepping, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, be prepared for the absolute worst, but I mean, be prepared. Like, there's nothing wrong with being prepared, but it's just, I said that basically for the people who have the gloom and doom scenarios. It's like, um, I mean, but yeah, okay. I mean, I agree. I agree with you. Be prepared for anything. There's nothing wrong with that. So, is
No,
that
you
all you
can't.
had?
You can't really argue against doom and gloom and being
Yeah.
prepared, But like, my whole thing is what I want everyone to realize is like we are too far gone. We are too dependent upon this thing called modern society. Like if we let the momentum go and we fall back 200 years, we're screwed because like if you think about it, all of the easy to get oil has been drilled up. All of the things that we use to bootstart our society is like gone. Like we have to use such complicated techniques to get to the oil now that if we don't keep society going and we lose any momentum, we're never going to be able to get back to where we are now. You know what I mean? So like you can prep, but our best case scenario is keeping the whole thing going. So I'll land it right there.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So we got Clue Channel who asked to drop the link, but asked me to drop the link in the first place. But we got Andre 420 say you got to watch this video of Trump dancing Al RP.
Repost. Yeah, I posted it again in the chat. I don't know if you can play it, but
Yeah.
yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I will be sure to look up Trump dancing, or I don't deactivate the live chat, or
Yeah, like
I,
I couldn't. I tried to find it on YouTube, but I couldn't find it. But it was on Instagram where I seen it.
okay, all right. Well, let me go ahead and I'm going ahead and add this. I'll just round it out to the nearest dollar. Ain't gonna do all that cent stuff, so we'll just say you gave 3, so it'll be 735 and 255. Go. All right, and don't let those guys don't let those guys be alone in their donations. We're trying to get a new laptop, so
I just wanted to get the party started. That's why I dropped it. That's why I said, the super chat, open up the chat, drop
all
the
right,
link.
all right. Well,
I just wanted to get the party started. That's all. That's all.
I'm about
go
to
ahead and get
put in the back
okay.
chat for you, kid.
Say what?
I'm about to put in the back chat for you.
Okay. Oh, I see you scared. I see you scared the screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute it because I want you to get no music. I want you to get no music on.
Okay.
But this is at the rally in the Bronx.
Yeah, it's like the song that was playing too. That's what made it more funny.
All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me.
Yeah, that shit was pretty bad.
All right.
Bad.
What do you mean Trump was getting it?
That was pretty bad, right? This is pretty bad.
The fuck is he doing?
He tried it. Hold on.
He tried the fuck out that shit.
He
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I got it right there. Hold on 1 second. I gotta switch to the other background real quick. So it'll fit. Well, I mean, Michael Jordan laughed at the fit, but this one right here.
this shit is crazy.
Like you can't play the music on stream, but you got to hear it with the music. It makes it a lot better.
Yeah, the music does make it better, but I don't want to get the copyright.
I'm sorry. What's going on here?
We're laughing at Trump dancing. like if him and Obama had a dance contest, you would
He'll be
probably
bad.
have to get
What?
therapy.
What? And
He'll be
and
bad.
why is he dancing like that? By the way,
because
He at
he
the
was at a
Bronx.
rally he was
He's
at
at the
a
Bronx being a
rally in the
Democrat.
Bronx.
I
He's
know
at the
I know
Bronx.
he's at. Okay, I know he's at the Bronx. I know there was a Trump rally.
Okay,
But
the
the reason
rally
why
had a
he's
lot of
dancing like that,
that's
the
why
reason why
that's
he's
why
dancing like that is to relate to dumb niggas.
He's been a
That's why he's
Democrat.
dancing like that.
He's been a Democrat.
well yes, that's like
No,
we
the
say
reason why he's dancing like that
yeah, we
is
know this
because
here.
that's the only thing that niggas understand is
No, he's
dance.
been a Democrat. It's the
I beg to differ.
that's the hot sauce in the
No.
in the bag.
It's the only thing that niggas understand is dance and music and some kind of performance art.
Well,
That's all they understand. They don't understand
you know,
talks about the economy. They don't understand talks about foreign policy. All that niggas understand is dance and art. That's it. That's why he's
Obama
doing
dancing.
that. That's why he's doing that dance to relate to
Okay,
niggas.
So clue.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes, sir.
since you want to say that, it says us, for the most part, yeah, we love politicians that pander to us, but I don't think that we should put everybody in the same box. But I do understand what you're saying. Like,
I mean,
but the suggest. I don't think that everybody believes that Trump is down for the cause. Shit, he's widespread.
no.
known as a racist.
They don't. But the reason why he has to do that right there, that's in your video, the reason he has to do that is because, well, niggas won't understand. Niggas won't pay
Well-
attention to him unless he does that. If
There's something else he could do.
if he
could
gives
say
out
the
a bunch
word
of numbers,
reparations.
if he gives out a bunch of numbers about the economy, niggas won't listen. If he gives out a bunch of numbers about foreign policy or finance or the United States dollar or all that, niggas won't listen. But
The average
if he
American
gets on
won't
there and shucks and jives and tap dances, niggas will listen. And we saw niggas listened when he did that.
All right, Clue. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, and then I'm gonna let Andre 420 go.
I mean, am I lying or
Trying
what?
to get in. Do you believe that this is what he's doing is in kind of relation to the Bill Clinton saxophone thing?
Yes. It's the same thing. Yes, I agree. It's the same thing as the Bill Clinton saxophone and the same thing as the Hillary Clinton hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
That's
Exactly.
the only way that you niggas listen. That's the
It-
only way you niggas listen is that he does some bullshit about shucking and jiving. That's the only way you niggas listen.
This is more
Because
like
y'all don't listen when he talks numbers and when he crunches numbers and when he talks about improving the United States and America, y'all don't listen. But if he told you that he smokes weed every now and then you motherfuckers listen. Every time. Every 4 years we deal with this shit.
bro.
Every 4 years. Every 4 years, Kev.
Yeah.
We have to deal with this shit.
I know, and I do understand. I also as a person who votes, my thing is when you vote, you want something for your vote, and why do we pretend like we don't?
You do want something for your vote. I agree.
But-
you want something for your vote. But for the
mean-
average nigga, the average nigga needs somebody that they can be cool with. And that's why he's doing this little dance here in your video. Because he wants to let the average stupid nigga voter know that he can jive with them as well.
All right. Well, Nick Taylor.
Am I making sense or am I off or am I making sense? Which one? Off or making sense?
I will say I kind of see what you're saying.
Kind of. Okay. I can deal with kind of.
Yeah. Because it's like if you talk to your average black, like say even one of your family members, they sound more like the mainstream media, and like instead of having an actual original thought, you know. And yes, and also we love to be pandered to. We love to
The
feel like
pandering.
somebody like
The
us.
pandering.
Like,
The
because
pandering.
I hate to hear people tell me, hey, when they want to berate a politician, it's like, oh, you think they really care about you? I don't need them to care about me. I just want them to do their job. That's it. That's all they got to do.
Because
But
Cat,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
sorry about that. Cat, if he stood up like a man, Donald Trump is like 5'10" or 11 or something like that. If he stood up like a man and talked to you like a man, he wouldn't get the views that he's getting with this fucking dance right here. And he knows that. If he stood up like a man, and said, these are my plans for foreign policy. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do about whatever's going on with the border. This is what I want to do with whatever's going on with the Ukraine. This is what I want to do with whatever's going on with Israel, Hamas. This is what you wouldn't listen to him. But if he gets up on the stage and shucks and jive, you niggas listen to him.
Well, like you up here sound
Especially you niggas in the Bronx. If he
yeah,
gets
look,
arrested in Georgia, you niggas listen. You didn't listen to him when he was giving numbers and talking about his policy and his platform. You didn't listen. But when he got arrested, new niggas were new Trump supporters. New Trump supporters. I've been supporting this guy since 2015, which was the year before 2016.
Yeah, you certainly.
But niggas didn't jump on board until he got arrested in Georgia for some fucking reason. Because he got street cred. He got street cred.
2015 became before 2016. Nigga, we know that.
Huh?
We
What?
know that.
Hey, but I did look. Let me, hey guys, for real, before you talk. I mean, because I know you got some shit you gotta say. Let me read Nub Glory and Nick Taylor's comments. He said both Russia, Ukraine, and Israel Hamas war can turn nuclear. That would be devastating for Black American men and the world. Yeah. You know, and Nick Taylor says, all I listen to is logic, facts, and numbers, all that. And I'm going to say what he meant to say. Nigga stuff, I step over it because I'm not a nigga. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Nick Taylor.
Yeah, and in Nub Glory, when it comes to the economy, inflation is much higher during Biden's presidency. Yeah, I'm hearing that grievance a lot. Inflation. When you are a leader of the free world and more money is leaving our pockets than going in our pockets, then yeah, that's definitely gonna put you in question. Say food and gas prices are sky high. Trump was better for the economy. Now, I will say this about the gas prices being lower, and I know you're trying to get in, Clue, but I did say Andre could get in, then Pastor.
My bad.
Trump was better for the economy. Well, the gas price was lowest it had been in years under Trump's presidency, but that was because of the pandemic. Yeah, I mean, I remember like gas got under $2 where I was. I was happy as fuck about that shit because the job I was performing, I still had to drive. You know, so that was very good for me, but better for the economy. I would think the overall consensus said that, and I mean, this is something that people will probably find quite jarring, that Trump was probably better for the economy than Biden is, rather. So Andre 416, go ahead and get on in, and then Pastor, and then McDrama Bear, who just unmuted because I know
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so like he was saying like this dancing stuff is like the only reason why people are paying attention to him. I would disagree with that, and he's also talking about like him getting arrested. I would also disagree with that. Like, I think this whole stunt, well, not really a stunt, like it's just to prove that he's not racist, because like you have people out here saying that if Trump gets reelected, he's going to bring back slavery. Like, yeah, you can disagree if you want, but like they literally said if he gets reelected, he's going to bring back slavery, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
like,
I've
kind of
heard that
stupid ass
too.
opinion is that?
Yeah, I've heard that too. And every time somebody says that, I was like, what you're telling me is you would willingly go to being a slave. That what you're telling me? Like, how in the hell is that shit gonna happen? I mean, it's that's what I like to call fear mongering. I mean, and that's not good. So,
Yeah,
uh,
and the other thing too is like you got you know, like just recently you had fucking Biden and Kamala Harris having fucking who was that again? It was like fucking Glorilla, one of them like goofy hoes or Sexy Red or some
Glorilla,
shit.
Glorilla.
Yeah, I had her in the White House and fucking, performing, and she's talking about like they're all in there singing her music and shit, and she's talking about like I see a bright future ahead and shit, and it's like she's dancing and all this kind of stuff, but Trump is the bad guy because he had a rally because like I did watch a video earlier, like someone else was doing a stream, like he was playing it, like I'm not sure if it was at this same event, but basically they went to like the Republican side, and it was a black dude, and he's just kind of like, I don't really trust y'all because I don't see much people that look like me over here, and they're like, like that's not what we're looking at here, like we're talking about like policies basically. And then this chick went over to like the Democrat side, and as soon as she walked over, they're like, "You fucking Nazi" and shit like that. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Nick Taylor, I'm not in the grievance industry. I benefit nothing from Democrats. Commercial towing and storage, as well as oil field transportation services down here in the Eagle Ford, is how I make my bones. Oh, okay. Nub Glory. The outbreak of World War III would not be in the strategic interest of Black American men at all. Also, Black American men are still overrepresented in the military. A war will put them in harm's way. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All
That
right.
was gonna. Sorry, one last thing. It was like a month or two ago. Like I was watching like this other channel as well, and they were showing a clip of Biden. Apparently, he went to like a black church in the South, like trying to get support from like black voters, and it didn't work out well for him.
Well, yeah. And like I said, he went and spoke at looked like a HBCU, and there were students. Yeah, it was Morehouse.
Morehouse. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were turning and then a few of the students were turning their backs on him. I was like,
oh yeah, they also said he got an honorary degree too or some shit.
Okay. Deacon Dave said, "I'm off to go Big Spoon, my in-house sandwich maker. Laptop fun. Have fun."
Deacon Dave ain't shit, bro.
Salute to Deacon Dave in the building.
All right, Deacon Dave. Good to have you around.
That's facts, bro.
Yeah.
So we're clear. All five of us are against Biden or nah?
I have an indifference. So if you want to go ahead and say I'm against Biden, if you want to say I'm against Biden, sure. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Okay, the other three.
I'm against Biden, but I don't know about Trump. Technically, I really feel like
I'm not asking about Trump. I'm asking, are you against Biden?
Yeah,
are you against Biden?
Well, Clue, like I frequent over like conservative shit, so you don't have to ask me.
Okay. And the last guy?
Yeah, for me, I'm like generally indifferent. I think I am only because he's past the age. Like, we really need to be putting an age limit on this shit. Like, I'm not mad at I'm not mad at him being a consultant. Like, I do think people who want to still be around and in the game should have a spot. But like, we really need to start forcing younger people to take the reins of this shit. Like, you can't be 80 something and at that high level of a fucking position. That's just crazy to me. So just on that,
it's crazy to me too.
I'm kind of against him. I mean, but Trump's just as old, right? He's in his 80s as well, right?
He is. He's old too.
Well,
yeah.
Well, so somebody mentioned this. This might have been Hood talking about like Biden. He shit himself in front of the Pope. Like, seriously?
I mean, that's crazy.
Did that really happen? I heard about that. Did that really happen?
I didn't hear about that.
I don't know.
Did that?
Yeah.
That really happened
all over the fucking place. Biden poop. Let me try to confirm this real quick.
I mean, that's crazy.
You might need to
bro.
confirm this one.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
like, yourself in front of the Pope. That's
Nah, bro.
that's
Like,
wild.
and this is what I'm trying to say. It's just like,
Maybe it's fake news. I don't know. No, I
it
don't.
could be fake news, but this is the general narrative, and I hate doing the ageism boomer versus this or that. But it's just like these boomers really need to make a point of I'm not in position anymore. Gen X or millennials need to take the position. I'm quitting and making you young niggas take the reins. Like there's so many old people in position that need to literally say, I'm going to make you take this position because this is your world now. But they won't do it.
Do you really think boomers are going to do that?
Well, I know they won't. And that's the problem. Like they're about to die very soon. And they're making these deals and laws that are lasting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. It's like, it's the craziest shit. It's the craziest shit. Like the fact that the rest of the world doesn't be like, no,
Well, COVID was supposed
out
to
there.
kill him. COVID was supposed to kill him, but it didn't work. So shit.
That's
got a lot of them.
wild. That's wild. We going there? That's crazy.
No, it got a lot of them, but like not the ones that it's just out of principle, just be like, I got my money. I'm going off to the islands. You young niggas need to, figure this out. Right or wrong,
Kev.
bad or good, figure it out.
Yo,
Yo.
What I'm saying is, why do you think the former president needs to dance for niggas like he's doing in this video here?
I mean, it ain't like he doing MC Hammer. He waving his hands and like acting like he having a goddamn stroke. Like,
but he's dancing for niggas. Tell me he's not dancing for niggas. Tell me.
He's on the line. There's no way to tell.
He has to. Because that's the only language that niggas understand is dance and
maybe
hip
he's just
hop.
feeling himself. I'm feeling
that's
myself.
the language they get.
I'm rocking the house. Yeah.
They're not gonna vote.
I'm DJT, goddamn.
They're not gonna vote in a president that doesn't dance. They're not.
That's not true, man.
That's niggas for you. That's niggas for you. It is.
Oh man, LaShawn Jefferson has completely short circuited. Like,
Ice house.
Like the computer is finally gone down, just like mine did last 2-3 weeks ago. So
we gotta get Kev that laptop.
Well, LaShawn said something earlier on a different stream, and I was like, damn, you're actually making sense right now.
The man said, I'm going to take a nap. At what time zone are you in? I mean, I know it's still fucking night. I mean, just go to bed. Like, I'm gonna wake up at 4 o'clock. Like,
shit, bro.
Like, is that Nick Taylor? COVID was a cash grab, the largest transfer of wealth in modern history. You'd be surprised. No, you wouldn't. How many people believe the face diaper and booster stuff?
I didn't. I am a proud pure blood. I've never taken any shots because I knew it was bullshit since March 2020. Just want to say that. Just want to say it.
I took one shot, but that was only because I got a $100 gift card and they were doing
one shot's too many.
But also they were doing like lottery raffles, and it was like $1 million prize and shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try for $1 million.
Well, you're still here, but I'm to this.
God bless, you're still here.
$1 million chance. I'll take that chance.
I am still unvaccinated. I didn't believe in it. I never went to it. And then the time I got sick. Yeah, and the time I got sick, I tested negative. So, I
had COVID 3 times. The first time was before it was released to the news. It was in 2019. I was in Pennsylvania, outside of Procter and Gamble. It was freezing, but I was hot. I was sweating. Yeah, I remember that shit. It was before COVID was released to the public in 2019.
Yeah, that's when
I
it was
survived
calling
that and 2 more
That's
times.
when they was calling it coronavirus. Remember that?
Coronavirus. There it is. Yep.
I was like,
I
God
must have
damn.
had it. I must have had that shit at one point because it's like I wasn't able to breathe. Like there was like one time I thought I was gonna die because I was in the bathroom and I felt like
Everything
my lungs were
smelled
full
funny.
of water. Well, my lungs are full of water. I was like, it took like I was like, what can dry out my lungs? I was like brewing up coffee at 2 a.m. to like get a couple of sips of air. That shit was crazy. Like I would be around cigarette smoke and I couldn't even like just a whiff of it from like a block away fucked me up. Like I never got tested, but I think I definitely had it at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
you had
definitely
it.
gotten a shot.
You had
Yeah,
it
that
and
shit
you
fucked me up.
survived it. You
Yeah,
survived
that
it.
shit fucked me up.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I
I'm
ended up having to take 2 shots because of what I do, and that was some bullshit. And I regret.
Yeah, you work in the medical field, don't you?
Yeah,
I
working in
regret
medical
having to
field,
do
you
it,
got
but I'm still
He's
here.
a medical
I really,
bro.
I really regret it though. I really regret it.
He had to do it because when you working around sick folks, you can't be
Yeah.
and COVID wasn't blocking nobody from getting COVID. I mean, COVID, the vaccine wasn't blocking it. I mean, but
So honestly, I don't even like taking the flu vaccine. I'm gonna tell you the honest God.
Yeah, facts. I don't
Yeah,
fuck with that shit.
Like,
I
like,
never
we-
took that
we have
shit either.
that shit since ages. Like, why we gotta take this bullshit for? I really don't even like taking that. I really wish I could come up with I wish I could get a fake arm.
a fake off just so you take the shot.
Just think
I did it, motherfucker.
They be like, man, that arm look fake. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Move your fingers. Move your fingers.
It's cold. I'm cold, nigga. My hands are frozen.
Shoot, man. But yeah, man, that COVID thing, man, like it shut down the world. It did shut down most of the world, but I mean, shit. People on YouTube got popular because of it, because people were staying at home and shit like that.
I feel bad about getting that shit because it's like I kind of thought it was gonna be like one of those like permanent lines, like if you don't get it after this point, you're gonna be shut out of all this shit. And it's like at this point, like if you made it this long without taking it, no one's checking whether you took the shot, and it changes your DNA at a small level. So I kind of wish I didn't.
It's
You
an
know what I'm saying?
mRNA
right.
vaccine. Of course it does.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
did it because my wife was traveling, and I'm like, if she's gonna take it, I'm going with her. Whatever happens to her, fuck it, I'm taking it with her. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even traveling, but like, I'll take it. You know,
we can't go too deip into this. It's not really YouTube friendly.
all facts.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah,
It's not.
They start accusing you of all kinds of stuff, and then I gotta face channel troubles and shit. Because
You're probably gonna have that little thing like underneath your video.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that fact checking notice. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Hey, but shout out to Nick Taylor for the 20 on the Cash App. I really appreciate it. It says going toward the laptop. I've already updated the scroll ticker. Really appreciate your generosity, sir. Immeasurably.
I'm gonna
humbled
send
here.
you something. What is BMBBH for life?
Yeah, it's going across the bottom of the screen.
I'm gonna see you something in a minute.
Word, appreciate that. But let me I guess you can get Mike Tyson, Nick Taylor.
They have nothing to do with this. They're just innocent people.
Yeah, when I first saw that, I had to have it.
that clip is still hilarious.
It's like, damn, are you convinced? It's like, yeah,
You're almost there, dog. Is that $1,000? Does that include the tax and shipping and all that shit?
Yeah, plus with the super chat, also YouTube takes 30% of that. So I don't get that entire amount, but I'll make it.
I got it. Yeah, you close enough. You in striking distance.
Yeah, I'm in striking distance, but 240 to go. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, I appreciate it. I'm gonna have it like when the goal gets accomplished, I'm gonna have an entire list and I'm gonna post it of everybody who did everything, and I'm gonna let all of you guys know that you're the reason why I'm gonna be on YouTube for quite some time. So appreciate all of that.
Yeah,
Hey,
I just
Kev,
sent you something.
Hey Kev, are you a Star Wars fan?
Am I a Star Wars fan? Kind of, but Clue, he sent the 10. Thank you, Clue. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Wow. Let me give you I guess I give you half baked. I usually try to save this one for the smoke show, but fuck it.
Because I'm addicted to marijuana.
You in here for some marijuana? Man, this is some bullshit.
All right. Cool.
I like it. All right.
Well, like the reason why I was asking if you're a Star Wars fan is that because I keep like I'm not personally a Star Wars fan, but I keep seeing ads for that Acolyte shit that's coming out in June.
Oh yeah, I heard that's supposed to be pretty good, but then when you're dealing with Disney Star Wars, it's kind of like anywhere from a toss up to this shit is gonna fucking suck. So yeah, because
the majority of the ads that I've seen, it's been mostly all chicks. So yeah, that's why I was wondering people's opinions on what they think it's gonna be. I know you can't tell yet, but yeah, Disney has a habit of fucking shit up. So.
Oh yeah,
Is-
yeah, and then they
is
still
Lucas-
haven't learned. Go ahead, Pastor. Or is it Clue? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying is Lucas did George Lucas buy the franchise back, or is that some kind of
No.
So he did. He don't want anything to do with the franchise.
No.
This is Disney fucking everybody.
He got his billions and he said,
They're fucking
deuces.
Marvel. They're fucking his shit. They're fucking everything.
Disney got to do something though, because Disney is bleeding money. And
Yeah, thank you, Mick Drama Bear, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. That laptop purchase is gonna be so much easier. I mean, even though like the super chat money I don't get to next month, there's still a recovery effort. Yeah, but I'm gonna make this purchase worth it. So I thank you for all your support. But yeah, if you heard any reports about the X-Men that they're planning, they're gonna focus it on all the female characters.
Yes,
So-
that's exactly what
Terrible.
I wanted to get to.
Oh,
Yeah,
what the
like-
fuck? Really?
I didn't hear
Yeah,
that shit.
like,
Damn.
yeah,
then they
like-
said that
Okay,
Kev,
there's
you're
a lot
lying
of-
to me.
No,
You're
I'm
lying
not.
to me. Really?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I
No,
think they
not.
said one of the characters turned into a transgender man and
No,
got
that's okay.
pregnant. and
No,
made-
no. You're making
Alright.
this up, Pastor. You're
No, I'm
making
not.
this up.
Like,
You're making this up.
What
No,
I think
no.
I think he's talking about the character Morph, which
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't
identifies
care.
as non-binary.
I'm out.
Well, like,
What the fuck?
Like, what?
We don't
Wait,
need
hold
that
on.
shit.
Like, wait. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
One second.
I'm sorry.
I don't like.
I'm sorry.
I think what Kev was talking about. I could be wrong on this. I think what he's referring to, like, I believe it. They were talking about the next phase of like more like the Marvel
Mhm.
Cinematic Universe is going to be
Mhm.
focused on the women characters, which is even
But they
worse
already
than
did that.
X-Men.
No,
They
they did that in phase
they
4.
did that and it failed, but they're planning to double down on it.
Why? It failed.
Exactly.
Why would you want to double down on some shit that failed?
I think some kind
Because
of cult infiltrated Disney, and they're
Well,
we're going to destroy Disney.
Well,
think
Clue,
that's
you're
what's going
you're a misogynist. That's why you can't
Yeah.
agree with the doubling down on it.
Yeah.
The double
Yeah,
down.
but I want to
The
make
double
money
down.
for a corporation. So what's wrong with that?
Mhm.
Well, what's wrong with Supergirl? What's wrong with a female Wolverine?
They're not making fucking money. That's what's wrong with it.
They already got a female
Not
Wolverine.
making
It's called
money.
X- They already got a female Wolverine. She called X-23. Like
Yeah,
it's supposed to be
exactly.
a clone daughter of Wolverine.
Yeah, I'm actually pissed off about that after the Logan movie.
Shit
because they said
doesn't
that
make
they were gonna
money.
make they said they were gonna make an X-23 movie and they didn't fucking do it. Because I would have watched that shit. Because yeah, she was fucking.
Have
shit
you
up in
seen
it.
the
Because you're a
girl that
male
played?
feminist.
Have you seen the girl that played X-23? Do you know? Have you seen how she looks now? They're gonna
No,
have
I
to
haven't
get.
seen it.
They're gonna have to get another actress with a more like scraggly demeanor because like she grew up. Like
Oh, she put on weight or some shit.
no. She put on some fine.
Oh,
She look better.
Yeah, I mean, she gonna be a child to me, of course. So I can't really say too much like God damn or nothing like that. But yeah, she's grown up into a beautiful young lady. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, they're gonna have to get a more scraggly, rougher looking chick, I guess. But the way the comic books used to be drawn, they used to draw all the characters sexy as fuck anyway. Shoot. I mean, so let me see. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. It's not gonna be X-Men, Kev. It's gonna be X-Men.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
that damn new man.
New ain't shit, man.
I know, man. Shout out to Shaka Nulu, though, man. That. Yeah,
Yeah. Shaka always got the one-liners.
yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Shaka.
All right, we got Chaos Rain show in the building.
Leslie talked about the X-23. They were even talk about scripting one, but they kind of put it on the back burner. The way how she looked now, because I think she's now turned 19. Yeah, that's how X-23 would possibly look like as an adult. So the time will be the right time if they're revamping the X-Men or any part of it. That would probably be a good segue. Since Wolverine is retired, they could probably bring in that type of female now.
Wait a minute. Let me renege that fine
Didn't
comment.
Wolverine die in the movie?
Yes, but he is back on
His
the
own
Deadpool.
movie.
She grown, but I mean, I've seen better looking. I mean, you know, okay, yeah, there must have been some other pictures I was looking at, but yeah.
Well, then again, like that whole like storyline, because I looked it up like at the time when that movie came out because I really liked it. Because I never actually read the comics, but like I did read that it was based on like it was like Old Man Logan or some shit like that.
Well, I don't think it was really based on Old Man Logan. I think it was based on the character Old Man Logan. But if you were to base it on the Old Man Logan story, you would have Hawkeye, and then you have the Hulk gang.
Yeah, and
then like America would have been dystopian,
some shit like that.
Like America would have been dystopian. I mean, they would have had to tackle a serious subject because Hulk was actually graping She-Hulk to have the Hulk gang. That's
like abomination or some shit like that. Like,
like he was like, because like Hulk got this in that universe. Hulk got this demented sense that the only one that was strong enough to procreate with him was She-Hulk. So he started like really just forcing himself on her, and they produced the Hulk gang, and like that was some sick incest stuff because it's
yeah. I could kind of see why they didn't want to go forward with that because then
they had to put another story on that because that Hulk gang that wouldn't have sat well with a lot of people. But I mean, shoot, if people were like, I mean, we do understand that like as human beings, like down to our like I guess basic sense of right and wrong, we know that's some fucked up shit that goes on. Like, you know, hiding it won't make it go away. So I mean, and it's a fictional story. So I mean, with me, I like dark storytelling. You know, I like that kind of thing. Like not the premise of what is actually happening, you know, which is sick and twisted, but I mean, you know, the ability for the main protagonist to get through situations like that is what makes the story interesting. And Wolverine was doing something that he had wanted to do to the Hulk for so long with the Hulk gang, and that was actually kill the Hulk. Like he was killing them motherfuckers left and right.
Like what I really liked about that movie Logan is like Logan is like that had to be like a fucking rated R movie or 18 plus or whatever it was.
Yeah,
because that like Wolverine's my favorite character, and on top of that, like they have Professor X, like he's just even though he was doing it unintentionally because he was older and shit, like it needed to be that. Like, because like the way Wolverine was just clawing everything up, like it needed to be that way.
Professor X, like he had like dementia or something, right? Or Alzheimer's, and his powers kept going nuts.
Yeah, and they were calling them like a weapon of mass destruction and shit. So like it needed to be at that rating because that's why I'm like excited about like this new Deadpool and Wolverine movie because you already know how Deadpool is, like they don't
I've seen the Red Band trailer. Yeah, it's pretty violent. Like that's probably going to be Disney's most violent entry.
Well, because fucking like Ryan Reynolds, like he's actually a comic book fan, and so is fucking what's his name again? Fuck, I'm disappointed. I can't remember his name right now. Fucking Wolverine's name.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, like those dudes are actually comic book fans, so like they're with the shits. So
Oh
they
yeah,
don't want to
they
just
didn't want to get bullied by a bunch of blue haired weirdos talking about. Well, if we bring in Gwenpool and Lady Deadpool, and we just kind of put you on the back burner, Deadpool, which would have been impossible. But some idiot in the higher ups office thought they would have been able to pull that off. But Nick Taylor, he said they kind of constantly push that trash shit at every turn. Okay, garbage. Get I think I
Trash.
know what you
Trash.
trashing,
Yeah.
and at every turn. And yeah, he said, "Yep, NTAT nerf the dudes and the bitches flop." Yeah, like no, like when I was watching She-Hulk, I knew that I knew the MCU was dead after Spider-Man No Way Home, and with movies like Eternals, I actually went and saw Eternals, and because I was a Marvel fan, it's like I thought I had to see everything Marvel. After Eternals and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and especially after She-Hulk, I didn't have that need anymore. Like I haven't watched Echo yet. And like Hawkeye, they kind of fucked up Hawkeye too. Even though Hawkeye was decent, they still messed it up. Moon Knight, like they had to add a female type Moon Knight. They no, for real, because when I watched, like they did this little behind the scenes on Disney Plus, I forgot what they called it. The girl that got the power from the hippo god, like Moon Knight, he got his from the other god. Like they said she was an original character to the series. I was like, what?
Well, like I didn't watch the Eternals. Like I listened to like a review of it, and I heard they had like the whole rainbow shit going on. I'm like, I'm not watching it. I'm good.
Oh yeah, because like I was like, yeah, because they did it to the black guy. So and I'm sitting up there like, okay, all this representation, diversity, equity, inclusion, whatever they want to call it. Okay, since everyone gets to represent their shit in a way that is more akin to their culture, why isn't that black men don't have this same call? Like, why is it an Asian, like, okay, got nothing against any group of people, but why is an Asian director deciding that a black man is gay?
Well,
like,
the main. I mean, I think the main. Go ahead, Andre.
I was gonna say, like, even if you look at that like Shang-Chi movie, I like that movie. He was fucking shit up.
Yeah, but still, there were some issues with that movie too.
Yeah,
that movie was.
But black people like kung fu movies, so like
yeah. I like the fighting and everything, but there were some issues with that movie too. All right, it's like number one, when you get to the land of everybody's that's removed from the planet Earth, why does there need to have a line? Men and women are treated equal here. Yeah, it's like if that's your culture, you ain't gotta say shit like that. Like seriously. Number two, having his sister kick the shit out of him. Yeah. And then, like, she was so amazing. Oh, I'm self-taught. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
I'm so smart. I can just look at you guys and I can learn martial arts to a level. Like, it's like the way they did the story. Shang-Chi shouldn't even been the hero. Like, let his auntie handle the goddamn shit. Like, shit, if you're just going to make everyone else stronger than the main protagonist guy, then shit, why the fuck is he even in the film?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's because it's the way Disney is like set up. Even Bob Iger in his masterclass, that masterclass website, when he's at parties and people ask him what he does, he says, I sell merchandise for little girls, right? So the entire structure of the way Disney's set up is meant to market to little girls. And so I just don't think they have the infrastructure within their wheelhouse to properly tell these stories in an unbalanced way, right? It's always going to lean toward this narrative because at the end of the day, they're hiring people in the capacity to market toys to little girls, right? And that's all the people that they have. And so those people are going to be coming from a certain way of looking at the world. So sorry, go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, no, let me grab this real quick and then I'll give it to Andre. They bought Marvel and Star Wars out to appeal to boys specifically. I remember hearing interviews where they're saying that. And what they did, they were doing things straight for a while, like especially with the MCU, they were doing things straight. They were making blockbuster hits. But then, that point you kind of made just then, yeah, they had to switch. I guess they kind of wanted to switch back to what they knew, and that's Disney princesses. But but then they're even fucking that up right now because I believe they're still gonna release that Snow White, and that shit is dead on arrival. Because the star Rachel Zegler is a smug bitch for one thing. I mean, and then her and Gal Gadot, who played Wonder Woman, go out of their way. Oh, she's not going to be saved by the prince. She's not going to be saved by the prince. She's going to fight alongside the prince and find out what leader she can be. I'm like, okay, well, this movie ain't shit already. And then with the whole Peter Dinklage thing crying about damn 7 dwarves because he wants to be the titular dwarf in Hollywood. Then now they want to talk about we're going to switch it to 7 diverse people, 7 diverse creatures. Which there's 1 dwarf, they got 2 blacks, another person of color, and other folks. I was like, okay, so you just decided to fuck up your own classic that put Disney on the map.
Well, Peter Dinklage is a bitch for that. If that's what he actually
said. That's
Peter
wild. Dinklage. Yeah, Peter Dinklage fucked that up real good.
Yeah, because even in Game of Thrones and shit, he was making fucking short jokes and shit like that. So now he turned into a hoe over Snow White. Because I did see some things about the Snow White thing talking about they're gonna have somebody that doesn't fit the traditional body standards and shit like that. I'm like, all right,
they need to get the fuck out of here with that.
And
traditional body standards. What you're doing is you're encouraging people to be unhealthy.
Exactly.
And I don't believe in that body positivity shit. For myself. Me going into my 50s, I know I have to look my absolute best and feel my absolute best. So all the body positivity in the world is not going to help that. But my version, well, really, let me reconcept that. My ideal of body positivity is taking care of myself and looking my best. And in recent years, I haven't been doing that. I just kind of got comfortable and settled into the dad bod. I am currently working on getting rid of that motherfucker, and I've lost so far in about 2 months, I've lost 22 pounds.
That's good, bro.
So far.
Yeah. I've been in it 2 months too. I'm a month and 3 weeks into it.
That's good.
And I was at 172, and last night I was at 188.
Okay. So last night you're bulking up?
Yeah, I'm bulking up. So
okay.
I'm definitely, saying there is a little bit of fat there. I've always been super skinny and lean.
Well, it's very big drama bear. How tall are you?
6'1".
Oh, okay. You're the same height as me.
Yeah, so I'm getting up there. Once I get around 195 too, I'm gonna start cutting. That's gonna be what I'm gonna do.
Look, LaShawn is short circuited again. Bruh, try to pay attention, man, to your fucking keyboard, man. Is your thumb shaking? What's going on? I know you're on your phone.
I think he hit that keyboard option where you
dude half sleep
and shit.
That dude is half sleep. That motherfucker. I can't even read dude 5DHE. Sorry. No, I can't do it, man. I ain't gonna try.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, you made me forget what I'm talking about. We're talking about fitness and shit. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've lost 22, 23 pounds. All I've been doing is walking every day. I haven't really started on the weights yet. For real. I got weights at home that I fool with, but it's not giving me the full workout that I need.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because I believe in doing one group of muscles per day, chest one day, arms one day, legs one day, shoulders one day, back one day. And I try to be as careful as possible with my back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's once you injure your back, it is debilitating. So, Yeah, and my goal is to hit an ideal weight by my birthday in September. You know, and it's just that it's like I'm heavy. I would say I weigh, I guess, much more than your average 5'11" black guy that is my height, my age, and my weight, but I don't look it, which means that I have I have sort of a heavy muscle structure. It's just covered by like a layer of fat.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
yeah, so I got to get rid of that fat. So my normal weight, I would say for being in shape, like being in like I would even say phenomenal shape is 205 pounds.
Okay.
I probably won't get back down to 205 pounds. I probably by my birthday get down to I would say, I mean, if it's based on my current weight loss, I'll be under 200 pounds by September. But I don't think that I'm gonna keep losing weight at the pace that I'm losing it. I think that what's gonna happen is once I start picking up muscle, I'm probably gonna pick up a little weight again because muscle. Is it less dense? Is it less? No, muscle is more
I'm not
dense
sure.
than fat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm not sure about that. Well,
yeah,
this
yeah,
this is why we need Charles. Like I've been saying, like I got to get some workout advice from Charles because he a big nigga, so like he knows this shit.
yeah. I know my shit too. Like, you know, I could tell you certain things, but you know, Faulkner is actually someone who like he has like Ron Simmons strength. I don't know if he's quite Ron Simmons, but he's pretty fucking strong. So, Andre, you're probably right in saying that. You know,
So,
you probably
so Kev, what are you doing for your diet? Like, what kind of diet are you doing right now?
do fruit during the day, and I eat like a light lunch,
Mhm.
but I won't eat a lunch till like 1 or 2 o'clock. And I do eat a healthy dinner, but let's see. I always try. Well, you know, that's one thing that my other does. She always does vegetables, and
Mhm.
you know, but like there are like I try to stay mostly away from like the white stuff, bread, pasta.
Mhm.
Um, except for we do chicken Alfredo every now and again, so I make a pretty good chicken Alfredo. But yeah, for the most part, I do all water. I don't do soda at all. I don't even do juice at this point. I just do water. I do fruit, and I eat pretty light. I try to eat some. I ain't gonna even say that because that's a ditty, no ditty right there. I'll just say this: almonds.
You eat them nuts. You
See,
eat
yeah,
them
I almost said that. I was
nuts.
like, hell no, fuck all that. I mean, yeah, I
Well,
just I try to increase my protein intake. You know, a
well,
lot.
the thing is, like, this is why, like, I would like to get some advice from like a Charles or somebody in that field because, like, I do actually have a cousin that was, you know, he moved to New York and he was like he was in like he's an ex-Marine and like he was actually a bodybuilder and like he was doing like competitions and shit. Like motherfucker was huge, but
Okay.
but he went vegan for some reason.
Mhm.
So I'm just like I'm not trying to follow a vegan diet. So that's where I get off the bus or
What
I
are you
get out the
trying to
car,
do?
whatever you want to
What
call it.
would be your goals? What are your goals if you were trying to work out? Are you
Just
trying to lose
physical
weight? You trying to
strength.
gain
Like
weight?
like obviously I would like to gain some muscles, but like you know like it's focused on physical strength.
You want to get stronger?
Yeah.
One
Well,
one thing
basically,
I
it's like I just want to knock a nigga out with one punch, or two, two
you
to
know what
three.
I would do? You know what I would do?
gonna get one punt.
This is
Or
like
two,
something
three.
that's not like
I'll
this
settle
isn't
on
like this isn't advertised a lot, but like if you want to do something that's going to get you the strongest, you want to do sort of what Bruce Lee used to do, and that's isometrics. So that's doing things like holding a weight like in between halfway down and just holding it there for like as long as you can. Or even like here's something I've been doing, and this is like a super secret, is like taking your fist and holding it against the wall and then pushing as hard as you can for as long as you can. The key is maximum strength. So maximum push against an object that you can't move. So you don't want any movement, but you want maximum contraction. And there are people like if you continue on that for the longest amount of time, not only does that make your muscles denser, it's going to make your ligaments and your tendons and your fascia, like all stuff that holds your body together, stronger. And that's actually the thing you want strong. Like, you know, people who have like really strong hands that can take like a phone book and rip it in half. If you look at their hand, like our hands don't have muscles in them. Our hands are all like ropes, are all like tendons and stuff. And isometrics are the things that make your tendons stronger, and it actually releases collagen, which is like a sort of a nutrient that makes your muscles and your ligaments like younger, right? You hear about like when they do collagen injections and stuff in their face. So like doing isometric things is going to actually make you the strongest. But the problem with it is it takes a long time. It takes a long time. Like you have to do it over a long period of time. But that's the shit that Bruce Lee would do in order to do his like 1-inch punch and shit like that, is isometrics.
Well, currently, like, because I do like construction work, right? But like, I would purposely try to like make things like more difficult for myself when I want to get a little extra exercise in. Because I wasn't like going to a gym, or well, I'm still not. Like, I'm looking to get into that, but that's what I would do, is like, you know, try to make things a little bit more difficult for myself. Try to get a little extra exercise in.
Facts.
Okay, so let me see. So isometrics, huh?
Yeah, bro. I got to look at the different channels, but there's a channel with this one brother he's real stacked, right? And that's all he's been talking about for the last couple of years. And he talks about this one dude who's a Russian. I mean, I can't even remember the names, but like this dude has pictures of him with a horse over his shoulders. He's like walking a horse across a body of water and stuff. And it's like he was able to bend iron rods and do all types of shit. That's crazy. And he wasn't the most stacked dude that you would come across. But you probably wouldn't want to get hit by him.
McDrama Bear, you said he's Russian, so
I mean, he's got that stat power up for sure. But like, he seems like he's stronger than the average Russian, bro. Like,
I mean, I'm sure the horse was thinking, "What the fuck is going on here?"
The horse looked like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. This dude's like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm carrying you across this water. We going from point A to point B."
McDrama Bear, I'm sure you're aware of the stereotypes that's been going on in like movies for like the last like fucking
60 years.
plus years, like the strong ass Russian dude that can take everything.
That's not a lie, though. That's not a lie, because they don't fuck around, bro. Like, no, I wouldn't fuck with. I wouldn't go out of my way to fuck with a Russian. And if I do, then I'm having a weapon.
Well, yeah, because I actually did meet a couple Russians before, and they were having a conversation. They were talking about the one dude was like, yeah, I was just drinking, and like the other Russian dude was like, how? Like the liquor store was closed, and he was talking about he was drinking rubbing alcohol. I was like, these motherfuckers are crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be a awesome experience for your butthole. I mean,
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Like you deserve everything you get if you go do some shit like that. I'm just gonna say that you deserve everything you get.
Jesus, you go blind doing some crazy shit.
I didn't hear the negative part of it, so I just assumed that he just took all of that. So I was like, yeah, these motherfuckers is crazy.
All right, so I think I'm about to go ahead. It's been almost 2 hours. About to wrap it up, unless somebody in that chat got a suggestion or something, or want to extend the broadcast or whatever. You know what you got to do for that. But I'm about to. So let's get some final statements in. I think this is a pretty good broadcast. I appreciate you guys coming through. So who wants to go first between Andre and McDrama Bear?
I'll go first. Thank you, Kev. Shout out Andre. Shout out Chaos. You always just lurking in the back, ain't saying shit, but what up, bro? It's good to have you here and shit. Thank you, Kev.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, have a
Word.
good weekend.
You do the same. Okay, Andre.
Yeah, like I would have liked to say this before he dropped off, but I did mention this. I don't know if you've seen it in your chats like recently, but yeah, I was saying that like I kept seeing on social media they were talking about like the WWE was apparently making a deal with Sexy Red.
Oh shit. Oh man. Oh god. See, I tune in weekly to WWE. I even watched their show today. Like King and Queen of the Ring. Um, um, I would probably say Sexy Red making an appearance on WWE television. Like celebrities and rappers have appeared on WWE before. Snoop Dogg is a regular. Logan
Yeah,
Paul actually wrestles for them. I mean, he was a YouTuber. Let's see who else. Yeah, and then every WrestleMania, the first WrestleMania had like was loaded with celebrities. So I mean, like it's not like having like Sexy Red on NXT, which is WWE's like is when they get new wrestlers, they got a show that's kind of like a practice run before they go to Raw or SmackDown. And that's NXT. If they can't make it past NXT, they get fired. That's just all there is to it. But Sexy Red is supposed to appear on NXT, basically off making a tweet because she's a wrestling fan, and and people have like their Bad Bunny too. Like he actually beat Damian Priest at last year's Backlash in Puerto Rico. I think he was also a regular like at one point. That was around the time period that I stopped watching WWE because I got tired of Vince McMahon's stupid out of touch ass. I mean, the man deserves all the credit in the world for bringing the company to where it was today, but I just got a little sick of him. So, when Triple H took over, I started watching WWE again. And I haven't been really disappointed since. I'm not saying that it's been perfect. Everybody has their opinion, wrestling, they talk about wrestling's fake and, they act like every time I talk to the wrestling is fake people, they act like that it's been this huge revelation. It's like, we already fucking knew. Shut up. So, I've heard about like they already advertised Sexy Red. She gonna be on NXT Tuesday night. I hope she don't go in there with that bullshit. Like, tomorrow she gonna RKO somebody. Bitch, you ain't never been in a ring. So, but like I said, the celebrities, they're no strangers to WWE television. So I don't mind it so much. I mean,
well, I've been seeing mixed messages on the topic. Like at first, I was seeing that she's supposed to wrestle. Then I was seeing that apparently she was just gonna like do a song or have like opening.
I think she's gonna make an appearance. But have you watched WWE NXT? Have you seen how their female wrestlers look? Because I heard DJ Kuda mention this earlier. Well, a couple days ago. Like, bruh. I mean, dude, it's like black and white girl heaven in NXT. I mean, serious, man. Some of them motherfuckers are fine. Like this one named Jada Parker. Boy. I said she's gonna equal ratings, but I get it though. But hopefully she doesn't wrestle.
Like, yeah, well, speaking of that, because I have also mentioned that like I did see a random post by like ESPN, which I don't even follow, like on YouTube, like a random community post, because the whole algorithm shit. Like it was showing me a post like talking about like the rookies in the WNBA now, coincidentally after this whole Caitlin Clark shit, and like they look a lot they look a lot better than the typical WNBA players.
Cause they gotta market it to the
look
people.
Like women now.
What up, Carlton Wade One? They gotta market it to the people, man. Like shit, they gotta make that shit easy on their eyes. I mean, I get it. You don't deny the other players, who have actual athletic talent, but I mean, shit. If like they talking about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, like Caitlin Clark, like from what I've observed, has received so much hate, like over nothing. Like, I understand that game between her and Angel Reese. Like, you know, the mainstream media was treating Caitlin Clark like she did nothing wrong when she was talking shit, but Angel Reese was doing something wrong when she was talking shit. You know, and all of it was in the spirit of competition. So I understand there's a huge level of resentment for Caitlin Clark, but I think that all the hate from what I observed is unwarranted. It's like, stop being so fucking silly. And if you really cared that much about your people getting ahead, you needed to have supported your people in the first place instead of using our blackness as a virtue signal all the time. I could give a damn about Caitlin Clark. Like, seriously. Like, that's why I haven't even touched on the subject yet. But if you want to know the truth, I think black people are being like kind of overreacting quite a bit. I mean, when you have her particular race controlling the narratives in the mainstream media, of course she's going to get a push. When you do the same for your people, are we going to stick to the same idiotic sense of fairness that us black folks are so known for? Which I said we need to cut that shit out a long time ago. But what's good? Go ahead.
I think you should actually touch on that because apparently she's actually really good at taking shots. Like BGS and Snowman, they like who like, 'cause I don't really give a fuck about like watching sports and shit, but they were saying that apparently, obviously not completely comparable, but they were talking about like comparing fucking her to like a Steph Curry in terms of shots.
Compared to Steph, yeah,
really good.
Yeah, I heard Caitlin Clark is really good too, but stop trying to compare her to the great guys. Compare her because see, she ain't matching the great guys. I'm sorry. Compare her to the great women of the WNBA. I'm sorry.
Because I was watching the clip earlier, like it was just she wasn't there, and it was just a bunch of them playing, and like, man, like they were all like going for layups and shit, and like it was horrible to watch.
Yeah, I'm
like
sure it was.
Yeah, all kinds of turnovers, and it was like, oh man.
Yeah, you see Jordan laughing in the background. I think he safe to say. But anyway, shoot, you got anything else, Dre? Because I'm about to shut this bitch down.
No, I'll catch you tomorrow.
Word, yeah. So, like I said, I appreciate you coming through. I just noticed the avatar, you funny as shit. But yeah, I got two shows coming up like before this day is over, and today is Sunday, so I got the Black Manosphere show of the week, and I got the Smoke show for tomorrow night. So hopefully whoever's watching and more people, y'all all be here for the eventful night that I like to call Smoke Show Sundays. Carlton Way once said, is Caitlin Clark the new Larry Bird or Danny Ainge or Pistol Pete? I guess the only thing they got to compare to Caitlin Clark is the great men's basketball players. And that really says a lot about the WNBA and its perception. If they have to compare Caitlin Clark to the great men of the sport instead of the great women, that symbolizes that the WNBA has a long way to go. And, and my thing is, stop being mad with Caitlin Clark. She has gotten the WNBA more views, I guess, in her short stint than the entire history of the damn organization. So, I mean, be mad at her if you want. You're just only showing your insecurities. Like, shit. It like instead of complaining about Caitlin Clark, why don't y'all just back Angel Reese? Like, and I'm not talking about back Angel Reese when she's making stupid ass social media posts either. Because women get up there and they love to back people that do the most egregious shit to men, and and we ain't supposed to say shit about it. And that's the like, and then like for her, like yeah, she's thirst trapping, and I mean like. That's probably just to only get more interest in the WNBA, So, anyway, That's it. I'm out. Touched on a few things like, you know, fucked up black teenagers that make these soft boy ass songs when they kids. um, is a Andre 420 said, or this might sound crazy, but play better. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for the super chat. Let me go ahead and update the counter. So let me do the math. Okay, 217, 783. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and switch that up. Chaos Rain, you got anything you want to say real quick before I shut it down?
Nope.
All right, the usual. So let me go ahead and update that. All right. So promise y'all when I buy this laptop, I'm gonna be a bit more amusing, but you know, I'm working with what I have, so I hope that's good enough for you guys for now. But let me check my likes, dislikes real quick. See if I got any dislikes. Oh no. I got I got 31 likes, which is great. No dislikes, but you know they love to sneak me afterwards though. Like they did on Monday. I got 3 dislikes. You know, I think 2 of those maybe one. One of those dislikes came after the show went off the air. So, okay. All right. Well, that's it. I'd like to thank everyone for their financial support, you know, in my endeavor to reach 1,000 bucks for the laptop. We got $217 to go. Let's see what happens tomorrow night and Monday night, you know. And maybe I'll have some good news for y'all next weekend. So yeah, so anyway, that's it for now. Really appreciate like I said, really appreciate the love and support. Just had a few thoughts, nothing major. You know, that's usually how it is. And don't worry. For you cloud watchers out there that had some shit to say and still got some shit to say, I ain't forgot about you. I just have to exercise patience. So anyway, that's it. Long live the habitual line steppers. In Kev we trust. Don't give up. Win. And don't give up because I haven't. You know, so we need to be people who, you know, we need to show the world that we're fighters. So don't give up. Win. And I'll see y'all on the next go round. Peace.